That heifer right there just don't even care.
Save yourself out.
Well, you say, folks,
Hey, y'all.
we made it. And we hope y'all appreciate our studio lighting we have here this evening on location.
Y'all get the joke.
This what we're here, y'all. We're here.
Yeah. He drove my car back, so he didn't have duct tape like he thought he had.
No, so we had to do some redneck engineering on a few things, and
Improvising.
yeah, we've been sitting here. How many minutes?
34 minutes, Mr. Mike Conley. Our behinds have been planted in these two chairs, fighting with this one stupid shop light he could get his hands on.
Well, if I turn it too much at us, then it's like it blinds us. Then if we turn it toward the camera, it blinds y'all. And so I started throwing my hat on top of it, to see if that'll kind of get things to idle down a little bit. And this is what we come up with. So
hey, look, this is doing y'all a favor because we didn't have our stuff to do hair and makeup tonight.
yeah.
So this is us having sympathy for y'all.
Or no hair and makeup, they should have sympathy on us having to look at us like this evening.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's dark, so y'all can't see how rough we really look.
Yeah.
It's in your favor, I promise.
Couldn't get my base right. What else?
Foundation. That's what he was fighting with tonight, Mr. Mike.
Not this blasted humidity.
Mr. Russell Koopman said, "Hey, y'all from Minnesota, the land of the best creamed honey."
There you go. Yes, sir. Let me find that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. The man is out tooting his whistle, and I would too. Unofficially.
Hey, yeah, I would. He won a contest.
Yeah. You tell everybody.
What did Joey say? Award-winning honey?
Uh-huh. It didn't say where the award was.
No.
But all in all, with y'all know us.
We tried, y'all. Rodney said Tim looks better in the dark.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank y'all very much.
He's cute all the time, y'all.
Well, it's been a while since I got a compliment. So it does me good.
Blowing up.
Yeah, careful. But
y'all can hear us okay? Brian said it sounds good.
Okay, awesome. Good deal. That's going to be
the next question.
Yeah. Thank y'all earlier, ones that come in and walked around the yard with us to try and get somewhere here to where we can fellowship and visit with everybody.
We did not move this tripod from that spot we found in the yard.
No, thinking of that, I still got a can of snuff load out there in the yard I need to go get from where we marked it earlier.
My jeans are still hanging on that clothesline.
You good. But I will say, it's a fine evening. We apologize about the highway traffic, y'all. Yeah. We're right here.
Right at Main Street.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll die down soon.
I've been going to say this all day. Down on Main Street.
You've just been itching to get that out, ain't you?
But, anyway, it's a fine evening. We've had some beautiful weather up here once again. Desperately need some rain. I will not go to fussing whenever it starts doing that.
James Noel likes your karaoke.
Thanks,
He's
sir.
laughing at you.
Well, I could get Philip
He's
in here.
laughing with you.
I know. He wouldn't laugh at me. You know?
Oh. Rodney's poking at you.
Where's your biscuits?
No, he said keep your day job.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Let me.
Russell, we do, desperately need rain. was sitting on the porch a little while ago, and there's a little dirt road that kind of veers off the main street right across from us. And every time one of them little kids on a four-wheeler or dirt bike or a truck turns down there, it's like a solid 2 minutes for that dust cloud to float all the way across into the yard.
Yeah, I know how it is. It looks like almost a light fog is what it looks like.
A light red fog.
So I went home.
Dirt road.
We've been up here for most of the weekend and went home and let Jasper and them run around for a few minutes and all that good stuff. And he did good, y'all. He didn't tear nothing up. We kept him out of puppy prison to see if he's going to act right. And so far, he didn't have anything tore up. So I was happy with that. But when I got back up here, getting back on the dust cloud, I pulled up and I was like, looks like fog's trying to roll in.
No.
And it was just a blasted
dust.
dust.
I know. Almost in depression mode, y'all. I ain't been home and seen my dogs in 2 days. Danae knows how I feel. Oh my word. Mike Tangway said it's 35 right now. Gonna be 23 tonight.
23.
It's like 82 right now down here.
Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful, y'all. I mean,
Danae said it's supposed to start snowing there tomorrow. Are you serious? Like, for real?
Well,
I want some pictures, Danae. The first snowfall. She said that's the saddest thing I've ever heard about Jasper. I haven't seen my dog in 2 days.
oh, well.
He probably thinks I abandoned him.
Oh, they go straight to the truck as soon as I let them out of the house. Because they used to her getting out of that truck. And straight over there they get, and they see she ain't there, then it's like, you know, oh, we got you. Yeah. They doing all right. But ain't much happening around here, y'all. We about like everybody. Well, we've been like everybody else for a while, or how everybody's getting now. Ain't much happening. Bees are getting ready to idle on down for the season.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say, out behind the old house here, our grandma's got one of the older camellia bushes. It's not, for the ones of you that sees the camellias, it's not your typical red or candy cane or the pink, anything like that. This is a different variety.
It's not really a bush anymore. That thing is a full-blown tree on the corner of the house.
It's big. I had to trim it back in the spring, get a lot of it off the house. But we were sitting there eating a little lunch today, and we was looking out the window there, and I tell you what, the bees around here, they are taking advantage of whatever nectar is coming off that camellia. Nectar, pollen, whatever they're getting off of it, but it's full of bees, yellow jackets, red wasps, guinea wasps.
It's like everything in the yard is coming to that one little tree.
Mm-hmm. So there's a little bit out here, but yeah, it ain't nothing. Goldenrod dried up within a week. It was pretty well gone.
Beautiful. It was just beautiful.
Yeah, they cutting cotton now, so anything, if they'd have got something off the cotton, ain't none of that there no more. They rolling it up.
I know, DC. I'm so not ready for this whole it's dark at 6:30 thing. He said it's not dark here.
Oh.
Where he's at.
Yeah, these earlier nights, I guess.
Yeah.
Coming.
Ed said his girls are pulling and falling.
A good deal. I'm talking to who was it? Michael Fike. And y'all see him in here time to time in the chats and stuff like that. Well, in everybody's chat. But he's in North Alabama, and he said he had a good year. everything went good. The goldenrod was good. They had a rain at just the right time, and everything worked out wonderful for him up there. But
Yeah.
down here in the south end of the state, it is, for us anyway, just, yeah, it's a dust bowl.
People from here to south in New York, she says, dry as it can be out there.
Yeah. Well, I hope things don't get. We watch old Ryan Hall, y'all, when it comes to the weather. That's the only dude I watch for the weather now. But watching his last video, it looks like it's going to try to get a little fussy for the ones of you in the plains and all that out that way. So maybe we'll get us everybody will get us a good line of showers come in off that, but don't want the bad weather at all.
Look at the woolly ones.
Woolly worm?
That's what they say.
Oh, to look for your winter season change?
Mm.
Yeah, what is it? Something about if they're real fuzzy. Something along those lines with them. But yeah, I usually go by the old persimmon seed, DC. Whenever them small persimmons we got around here, whenever them little puppies go to dropping, and you talk about a good persimmon, them old wild persimmons. But snack on one of them, spit that seed out, and cut her open, and see if you got a spoon, knife, or fork. And I'll usually do about 3 of them, and whatever they all look like is kind of where I'll judge the winner, if you will.
DC said it's the segments on the colors is what you look at.
Is that what it is?
Mhm.
Okay.
And Mr. Mike Conley said it's drier than a popcorn fort in his house.
Oh, I mean, I imagine. Everybody.
Miss Jan said their persimmon seeds are showing smooth.
That means y'all gonna be digging yourselves out of some snow, don't it?
Oh, I would love to see some snow. Y'all see a video of a 33-year-old woman building a snowman in the yard.
It would be nice for us to get a good snow. We don't. It's rare we get one down here, especially anything that sticks. That's for sure. But
Way too rare that we get one down here.
one of the old timers at church was tell me though. He said that snow's real good for us down here. It helps put nitrogen back in the ground. And he said undoubtedly the next spring, if we have a snow, then we'll have a really, really good spring. But y'all, we don't get a snow down here, but maybe every 25, 30 years.
No, I can remember 2 in my life.
25 or 30 years.
Whatever. It ain't been that long ago, is what I'm saying, that it snowed here, Buttons.
It
ain't gonna be another 30 years before we see snow.
I think it was 2011. Last time we seen Christmas of 2011. I don't know. It's been a while.
It's been a while. Because we were still living. This was before we moved there. Oh.
But
it's been a while. So we're due for some snow.
We'll see. Well, yeah. I don't, I'm not much on the cold weather, but.
Me neither, but it's gonna get cold and miserable anyway, so it might as well snow for at least a day.
Like
Joey said 2017. It's been longer than that because it hadn't snowed, nothing that actually stuck. I think I've seen flurries in the air, like once or twice, but nothing that, I mean, it was gone before it even hit the ground kind of thing. At Bee Disasters, Brian said in his area, the desert, they see snow every year. I just want like a couple days of it. You know, I don't want to live in it all winter long, but
It's
One
pretty,
snowman a
but
year is cool. I can live with that.
I don't want to live in it. It's pretty, but a day of it, all right. We can go have fun in it, what have you.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you right now, we do not know how to drive in it. So
Yeah.
getting on the highway, that'd be one thing I really want to fool with. Now you put us on a dirt road, we can go somewhere, but don't stick a southerner out there to drive in the snow. Or this one anyway.
Man, Janae, I want to go back so bad and see it all as an adult. But it's kind of funny you say that because I found a stack of pictures somebody had dug out of an old cabinet in here at my grandma's of us as kids in Wyoming when we lived out there. But I mean, I was like little at that point.
Knee high to a grasshopper.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Many,
bigger.
many years ago, according to my dear sweet husband.
25 or 30 years ago.
That's just depressing.
Mhm.
I'm serious. Yeah, I appreciate you.
But y'all, we
Yeah, Danae, for a very short period, like 2 years, when I was little, like 4, 5 kind of age, but we lived in Evanston. I couldn't tell you what street or anything like that. I don't think I remember that much about it, but we were within walking distance of one of the boundaries of Yellowstone National Park. So, you know the Wyoming geography better than I do, but that general, very broad area somewhere.
CC saying smacking
Mm,
that back talking. Hey,
give me a wet lasagna noodle.
uh, the other
Nice.
day, well, I was gonna say she was about ready to, what was it, Monday or Tuesday, when we got into the
You do
bear
something
conversation.
almost every day.
The bear conversation.
Oh, that was Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah.
We had a,
Interesting
yeah,
section.
it wasn't heated. It was just, she couldn't understand my end of it, then tells me I'm not understanding her end of it whenever
Yeah.
mine was just easy to understand.
Even
But
though I repeated his position back to him and said the words, "Am I correct?" Yeah, you got it. Okay.
but
What don't I understand?
but there was a but in there. I don't know. I threw on the conversation of her, what would be best to be put in a cage and eaten by a grizzly bear, or being let loose and running through a field and being eaten by a grizzly bear. There's no way you're getting out of it. Unaliving is coming either way. So,
Yeah.
which is best? To go ahead and get it over with quick, or let the bear chase you through the field while you scream your brains out, trying to run away, knowing unaliving is coming either way.
Well, see, my position was I don't want to be in a cage. If it's coming either way, then let me go. Because maybe I'll have a heart attack and die before it actually catches me and does anything to me.
See, she still don't
So
get it. Still don't get it
the end result is the same.
from the grizzly bear.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't
We got
want
it
to
on recording now.
be unalived in a cage. I would rather be chased through a field. I know I made that argument too, Danae, but he just reiterated his point of, well, in my scenario,
Yes.
there's no getting out
Yeah.
either way, no matter what. There's no other option.
Yes.
I was like, okay, still, I don't want to go in a cage.
Yeah.
See, Steve, that was my point. There is a very real chance that I would die of unnaturally induce natural causes before that bear ever caught me. See, Deb's with me too. She said she'd want to go running.
Y'all don't get my scenario.
I wouldn't get your scenario. Janae really gets your scenario. It was about how it goes down in Button's world.
Thank you. Thank you. There's no, okay, heart attack, or I tripped and broke a leg and something comes scoop me up. The grizzly bear is going to get you no matter what.
Yeah, but I could still have a heart attack and go before he gets me.
No, you can't. Not
Yeah,
listening.
and he can still get my body a millisecond after I go home, kind of thing.
Moving on.
Yeah, you started it.
That's our
You
world,
started
y'all.
it.
But
Okay, well, Russell's gonna come to your aid. He said I can't run fast enough or far enough to do me any good anymore. I might as well be in the cage.
there we go. Get it over with. Don't drag it out.
I think he was just mad because I put up a good argument to choosing one of his options. Do you want to be in the cage or do you want to be loose in the field? And I picked the field, and you just can't get past that.
No, because at first you tried twisting it around to saying, well, you're using would you rather be stuck in the woods with a man or a bear situations? And it's like, it's just a bear. There's no man, it's just a bear.
I told you that you're making that same argument that the idiots that choose the bear make. But it's going to happen either way.
The bear is the choice.
I know. Bear is the choice.
Right.
But I still pick the field.
Well, moving on to food now.
She said, yeah, just pack yourself up and let him have at it.
Yeah, throw yourself in there. Let's just get it over with. But we finally.
He seems being rational about this.
Now, if you zigzag, I'll give up on the bear.
You really should.
There's no zigzagging. There's no heart attack. There's no.
I've had entirely too much coffee.
It's just a straight run. The bear. Moving on, but
for the third time. This is our fun.
We finally got the cooking videos out.
Oh,
Biscuits.
see, Mr. Mike, what you say in that text? Wonders and miracles never cease to amaze you. What, a month and a half after we actually filmed that?
Yes, it's been a while.
Been a long time.
I was on the phone with Lee and trying to find that T90 little old SD card thing that goes in your cell phones. And I dug and unloaded the pocket and all this kind of good stuff in her purse. And I was like, oh no, she's going to be fired up.
Well, I'm used to that by now.
Yeah.
Because we lost.
Yeah. And old Lee, he said, check one more time, because there's been times I had to dig real deep down, looking for something in Renee's purse that she told me to get. And I had to dig down in the corner. And thank goodness I did, because I literally had to just take my finger and smash in the corner, and I found that little fella. But finally getting the biscuit video out there and the crawfish video. Rodney, I don't know if you're still in here or not, Captain, but I about fell out my chair whenever you come in on the little test live talking about where's my biscuits. I told Hannah, I said, I was driving home and seen that comment there. I said, oh, Rodney about killed me with that. But Any of y'all that tried, hope y'all enjoy. Both of them are good. If you did the last biscuit recipe with the sour cream, I think it was that she made, those are still good. Don't get me wrong. But this new recipe that she's got, I'ma say, is a notch or two above those sour cream ones. There's something about them. They turned out to be pretty doggone good, and a little bit more of a thicker biscuit, if you will. No, huh? Talking biscuits, or I'm talking biscuits anyway. Everybody listening.
Yeah.
Uh,
You can throw up the thing and see if somebody wants to talk to us.
yeah, let me do that. Y'all come in here and see a pretty face. What am I doing? Hold on. Y'all bear with me. There we go. Copy. Y'all come on and chit chat if you want, Will.
DC and Danae talking about missing eating elk.
Elk.
Mm-hmm.
Never had no elk.
He said, yeah, fresh elk steak. I've never had elk here. Not that I knew of.
I reckon it's pretty good. Anybody that's had deer meat and elk, is it anything like deer meat?
Danae can answer that for sure. I know she's a deer.
No. I've had emu. That was pretty good. Had rattlesnake one time, fried rattlesnake. It was alright. The only thing it was worse than trying to pick through a brim. What?
Okay, Danae said the best wild meat ever, way better than deer. DC said it's like beef, but leaner and sweeter, less gamey than deer. And Ed said, I like ground emu.
Hey, I wish that fella told me that I'm fixing to eat a big old ostrich pretty much. I was like, I don't know about this. Then he gave me a big old chunk of that stuff he had fried up. And I looked at him again. I said, you got any more of that? And I went to town on that doggone emu. But
DC said most elk has a sweet taste to it because they eat a lot of berries.
okay.
Ed's talking about he likes buffalo,
Tatanka.
bison,
I don't know if I've had buffalo.
technically.
Alligator, had that. Just about any other critter you can find out in the woods out here I ate except for a possum. I ain't never eaten a possum.
I'm not opening that can of worms, Brian. But he can if he
Let me read
wants
this
to.
here. Yes, sir. There can be a beehive in the field. Yes, sir.
Brian, I always look forward to your input on this conversation.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
That is hilarious.
Now, I do have one thing. I don't remember who it was. But
Oh, no.
Now, y'all.
That was me, not Jasper.
Oh, yeah. What Jasper on that one?
No, that was me. My bad, y'all.
Y'all feel very free to correct me, but this was one of them grizzly bear in the cave situations for me the other day. On somebody's chat, they was talking about, everybody, most of the chats now, everybody's kind of winding down, we're starting to get feed put on and so on and so forth, and just winding down the year for the most part. But they was talking about them frame feeders.
Mhm.
And I can't remember who it was, but somebody was saying that science, I believe it was science, said that if the bees go into one of those frame feeders and they drown, then that's like a genetic thing for the most part, is the way I took it. That the bee is too stupid to not go down there and drown. The ones that go down there and get a drink and don't drown, they're smart enough bee.
Hmm.
And I thought to myself, that if science actually said that, that is one of the dumbest things I've ever heard in my life as far as science besides the Big Bang. That bee is too stupid to not know to go down there.
I don't know. I missed this. I must have been in travel.
I can't remember who it was, but it was a week or two ago. And it just carrying on. But that sat with me for a few days. I was thinking, if I heard that right, now we have genetic issues with drowning bees. So
Okay, DC is saying a lot depends on the thickness of the syrup. It's bees that push bees into the syrup most of the time.
okay, all right, I can see that.
Yeah.
You know, everybody trying to get over there and get them a snack, just the same thing as you would see like at an open feeder. Now we've seen that where the bees would, I guess, kind of stand on top of the other ones, like he's saying, and drown one down there. But when it came to like it was a genetic thing, I'm thinking, well, do they have a lifeguard at the ponds they go to? And you know, look, don't go too deep.
Yeah.
Because you're too stupid.
Bully bees.
Yeah, not to drown.
Bee disaster.
But on another note, we did this, which I mean, we ain't got to do much of because we didn't have much of a season this year, but we did get a jump on getting frames cleaned up, getting wax scraped off, foundations ready, all that good stuff. So whenever fall or spring got here, which for us, where we at, we're going November's next. Yep. So we're at beginning November, December, January. We only have about really 3.5 months before we have to start preparing again.
Mm-hmm.
And we ain't even got into winter yet.
Yeah.
So the cold weather ain't gonna hit us until usually December. We'll start getting some of those good cold snaps, 40s and a few 30s and that kind of stuff. Then, but it'll heat back up to 60 something degrees that day. But like actually idling down and getting ready again, we don't have too much time.
No, not in the grand scheme of things.
Okay. Is that Mr. Roy?
Not really.
Pro.
Okay.
Okay. If you see Roy Pro, let me know. I got a question for you, Captain, on the honey that you sent for the to be given away to the food bank or somebody.
That was fun.
Pro. Okay. But nothing else. I'll email him on that.
DC said they also did studies on how long a shrimp could swim on a water treadmill.
All right. And that's where our tax dollars are going, people.
That's what I'm thinking. What is the point in that?
Because them shrimp are on them treadmills.
That's the same one. He said that's me.
Oh, okay. All right, Mr. Roy. Your color changed on your name. We usually used to that green value there, but I was going to ask you if this is all right with you. There is a gentleman that delivers food Mondays through Friday up here to Hannah's grandma, and the city does it, but they deliver a hot meal each day to the elderly
It's the
in the community.
seniors.
Okay, the seniors center up here, but they make sure folks have a meal every single day, Monday through Friday. But I was telling Hannah, I said, that old man that runs around in that old police car thing and delivers the food to everybody. I said, that man is out all throughout the week to make sure these folks make sure they get a little bit something to eat. And it just kind of weighed on me to.
Steve, it's not Meals on Wheels. I guess it's similar,
Yeah, kind.
but like it's just for this small little community
Yeah.
around this community center.
There you go. It's this community's version of Meals on Wheels, but it's all donations, and I think the city throws in a little bit every quarter or something along those lines to kind of help with whatever they need to get more food and stuff like that for the elderly. But like I said, I see that man every time we come up here, and he's just got a smile on his face, and he's so happy to serve folks. And I was like, well, I know Mr. Roy said a food bank, but let me holler at him on that and see if we could just pass that on to him and tell that fella, say, you know what, you're a blessing to many of the elderly here in this community. Here's just a little something for you. But
I can't.
Huh?
I can't. Thank you.
you okay? Type no, yeah. But going back on the beekeeping end of things, is there anybody else out there that just okay? I got all my boxes in, got things done for the honey season, if you will. How many of y'all actually really do a turnaround real quick and, well, let me get things cleaned up, then I don't have to worry about cleaning nothing once season gets here. All I got to do, pull boxes, pop foundations out, or roll them with wax, slap them babies on and go. Because I will say it made quite the difference.
Okay, Mr. Roy said that would be nice to make it happen. It sounds like he's doing a fine job.
All right, Mr. Roy, appreciate you. I will surely do that. And I'll let you know once we do it. I'll shoot you an email. But I know that fella, he'll be happy to get him something kind of thing, especially if everybody around here happy to get a jar of honey.
I don't think I've ever met anybody turn down a jar of honey.
No, shoot, no. But
Did you tell them about the playlist?
no, y'all. I meant to, you can go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, we're not ignoring or bypassing the trailers. A trailer get passed. No, it's just been a long scattered weekend, but we did not make it back up here with the prayer book. So I will post an updated list. I promise that we're not just ignoring it, but we don't have it with us tonight.
Yeah, she did tell me going home a while ago, grab that prayer list, and I just That's on me. I was in and out
Well,
trying to get back up here. But,
I was gonna say, it,
but
he didn't mean to, y'all.
but if there's anybody we need to add to while we on that, if there's anybody we need to
Yeah.
add to, or take off the prayer list, let us know, and we'll surely get them added to it, because we could definitely use the prayers. Hannah's family could use the prayers.
But Jesus knows all of them. That's on the list.
Yeah, we ain't got to have the book here with us.
Yeah.
There
That's
you
what
go.
DC just said.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we are, but we just like to name each
Yeah, we do.
name on that. But like I said, when you say your prayers tonight, just pretty well like I always do. I just ask the Lord to pray for the ones on our prayer list and our folks here at home, and He
He knows who we talk
absolutely. But don't be scared to hit that button now.
Please, somebody hit the button. Because I gotta go make more coffee. I am like almost out. Again.
Until somebody does or don't. Philip RTX, huh?
He just.
Philip and Mr. Russell Koopman. We got y'all stuff in the workings. Should be up to y'all fairly quickly. We got
We
things.
use the USPS to get it up.
Oh, good, great. Let me explain that to y'all in a second too. Instead of things being shipped directly from Dirt Rooster, we had talked to him a while ago.
Mhm.
He's going to ship it from his house to us. We've got a little bit that we're going to add to y'all's boxes there, and then send y'all's crowns on to you. What do you say, Captain?
I'm watching myself on my
turn
screen right
volume?
here. It's kind of weird.
Let me make sure I don't put the wrong button. Hold on.
I'm trying to listen to you through my phone here. How y'all doing?
We're
Having technical difficulties again.
Oh, no.
There we go.
There
Now
we
we can
go.
hear you.
There you go. It's too much for the power you have available, right?
Oh no. Hang on,
Yeah.
Brian. The thing's cutting out now.
All right.
Let me crank his volume down a little bit on our end. See if I push it up a little bit. All right, we'll try that. If not, I'll switch over to that speakerphone mode.
How about now?
Now, for some reason, with StreamYard, every time one of y'all try to come in here, it'll make y'all sound like you a robot or something. I guess best way to explain it. So I have to switch it back and forth between default or the speakerphone to get things that whatever's up with StreamYard on that. But
Yeah.
All right. Is it working for you now?
No.
yeah, it still did the same. But we can understand you. I imagine everybody out there.
Okay.
It probably sounds good to everybody else out there though.
I hope so. Well, I'm at home tonight. I got an appointment in the morning, but I wanted to check in. Thank everybody for telling me to go ahead and harvest those supers. I did it over last weekend, and the one thing was I think I waited too long. That stuff came out like caramel.
Mm-mm.
Okay, everybody's saying they can hear it fine.
Yeah, I'm reading the chat over here right now.
That's gotta be it. Okay.
I think. I hope.
Well, if y'all can hear him fine, it's got to be us over here. But so it was pretty thick. By the time you
Oh,
was
it
trying,
was thick.
What'd you say, like caramel?
Yeah, it was like caramel coming out of that bowl, trying to pour it. I got a big old, I got about I don't know, 2 gallons. Say 2-3 gallons. I don't know
Oh,
what I'm going
wow.
to do with it. It's good.
we froze.
Yeah, I see
What did you say?
DCB saying fall honey can be thick. Oh boy, it's thick. I don't know what the moisture test is, Kodiak, because I don't have the spectrometer. So, yeah, I'm just going to eat it. There you go.
What does the DC
I'm reading the chat. I can read the chat this time because I got my PC in front of me too.
Philip wants to know if we can sign his crown.
Oh, and Mike here says how warm was my room. I could hatch chickens in that room. I had a little space heater in there trying to make sure everything was warm enough just to extract it.
And it still come out to be pretty
Oh
thick.
yeah, it came out pretty thick. But
Well, like I
it's
say,
still good. It's a dark amber. It tastes real good. I jarred up some for my brother. My brother just loves it. That's all he uses in his coffee for sweetener. So, he'll eat it up. I got
yes,
somebody
and
that'll take it.
oh yeah, there's somebody out there that'll be happy to have it.
Oh yeah. And then I didn't know anything else better to do, and I did. And I did it anyway. Is I put all my frames out. The bees cleaned all the frames out. And so I've got beautiful comb for next year, and I threw it in spare boxes, buttoned it all up, and threw a pack of mothballs in the bottom of it. Keep the wax moth out because I've already had wax moth problems.
Mhm.
Apparently, that's
Well,
okay to do.
hopefully they won't give you no issue. There's several folks talking about having pretty big problems with wax moths already this year. I know Ed, son of one, chit chatting with him back and forth. He was having problems, and who was it? Was it you, Philip, talking about having some issues early on already?
Yeah, that's about the only thing that I seem to have a problem with around where I'm at is wax moth. And I had this little 5-frame Nook boxes that I hand built, and I had some wax still in frames, and I had it sitting outside. And the wax moth got all up in it, and I had to scrape them all out and everything. I threw them into a big cardboard box and threw a pack of mothball in the bottom of the box to keep them out. But I think I'll be okay.
Do you typically have issues with them?
Pardon?
Or you? Never mind. You said this is your first year, second year beekeeping.
Yeah, well, if you want to call it, I'm into my second year. Yeah, this is. I collected all these bees summer last year, so I've already overwintered 2 hives. Actually, 3 hives. I've got a hive I don't touch. I got a wild hive out on the property that I don't even fool with. So I overwintered 4 hives, ended up with 3. One of them I don't work. So I got 2. I split. Well, I found another swarm that was queenless. I requeened them, and that's my 8-frame. That's my angry 8-frame. Yeah, they're bully bees. They like to bully you. You go out and you start working the hives, and they come out. They kind of bump on you and want to bother you a lot.
Mm. Well, we all got the one fussy, at least a fussy bunch out of bees somewhere.
Yeah. But they better not fuss too much. I just put some food out for them because I think there's a little light for the winter, so I'm trying to bulk them up. So I put about a little bit of 2-to-1 out there with some Honeybee Healthy and last time I checked on them, I don't know if they got robbed out of resources at some point in time because they were a smaller hive. But I'm gonna make sure that they got enough resources for the winter. And yes, cat, I got a cat bothering me, but yeah, I mean, I call it my vault hive because I found them in my Wi-Fi vault out on the dirt road. I was out there cutting weeds during the summer, and all of a sudden, it's like I'm surrounded by bees. So I cut them out and discovered they were hopelessly queenless, and there was no brood left. It was full of drone, and I gave them a frame of brood, and they requeened. So I was successful.
Ben Schmidt saying, watch what chemical is in your mothballs.
Yeah,
For anybody
there was an
that don't
outfit
know,
that there was a bee supply that was selling a product, and basically you put it out on a plate, and it's the same exact stuff that I have in the mothballs that I have here at the house. Same exact stuff. So the ratio, everything, it's the same. So I'm assuming that the outfit that's selling it for use in hives to store your frames, I'm sure I'm good.
okay, all right, good deal.
Yeah.
For anybody that don't know, what's the name of the chemical? I mean, I don't know what you're not supposed to put in there as far as a mothball, but what is the chemical that one is not supposed to put in there? That way, in case there's anybody in the background that ain't chit chatting in the chat, may be interested in. If anybody knows,
Well,
that'd be awesome.
the stuff they sell online, they call it Para D, and basically the stuff that I just bought in bags. I use it to keep rats and mice out from underneath your hood of your car. That's what I use it for, and keep them out of the camper trailer. I mothball the camper trailer, and I put a couple of packs under the hood, and it keeps the rats and squirrels from chewing on your wires. But it's Para D, it's diethylamino something or other. But it's the same stuff that bee outfit was selling, whatever that supplier was.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce what Hope said, but we trust that they know what they're talking about. But there you go, y'all. Anybody that's not
Sonophone one said Paramoth. It's the same stuff that I have. I just buy it in bulk from Amazon in little bags, and I take a hole punch a couple holes in it, throw it under the hood of my car. So we got wood rat problems around here. The wood rats like to get into things.
Woo, I'm glad y'all didn't say it, or Hannah was inside with that. He said he's got trouble with wood rats.
Yeah, Ben Schmidt. I think that's exactly what. Yeah, that we're talking about. That's what I got right there. Parachlorobenzene.
Okay. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all putting that in there for folks. Because I mean, I said, well, this was really something we didn't, I don't want to say not think of, but when talking to Ricky the other week about the money everybody has raised for the hurricane efforts and all that up there, but the woman that sent Ricky the email says, she watches the lives and all that, and we thank y'all, everybody that watch, but a lot of people aren't in the chats, carrying on like we do and all that. So, kind of getting those names out there. I'm gonna try to start picking up on remembering that in to let folks know if if they're just like this with the mothballs, for example. That way, for the ones ain't chit chatting, have an idea and go, okay, I don't need to fool with this, or this is something I need to check out.
I missed the whole argument about caramel versus caramel.
Yeah, I can't. It's hard to see for me right here. I didn't know they get into caramel fuss.
Mm.
I'll jump back down into the chat, guys. I just wanted to come up and thank everybody for giving me some advice. And I gave you a shout out in a video I posted today. Hopefully you can get some more people over here and have some fun.
All right, but hey, feel free to stick your link in there, or and that way y'all go sub to Be Disasters over there and check him out. Yeah, I believe we went and subbed last week or whenever it was.
Yeah, I try and have fun with my videos. Because I'm a total disaster. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just a first-year backyard beekeeper.
Well, I mean, folks enjoy it. So, just another brother to the group. So y'all go check him out and support the Be Disasters over there. We appreciate you coming in, brother, and just letting us know how things are going.
This thing keeps bothering me. Go away. Oh, that's Mama Cat. Ah. All right, you guys take care now.
All right, brother. Y'all take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Lee put his channel in the chat. Thank you, Lee.
Awesome. Yes, appreciate you, Lee, very, very much. Y'all go hit that subscribe button for the man.
Yeah.
And who else? But Jack and Danae too. Y'all go hook up Jack and Danae with some subs over there as well. They in here supporting us all the time too. And if you ain't subscribed to J and D's Bees, y'all go hit the subscribe button for them as well.
They put out some really awesome. I love Danae's little shorts about their work office. That's like some of the most awesome pictures.
There we go.
No, Lee put it in there.
All right. Thank you on that one, Lee. Appreciate you, bro. Hey.
He feels bad for us tonight. We can't even get a light set up.
Lee. Do we know if we can put them pictures up I sent you of, I don't know how to say this without ruining it, but you know what 2 pictures I sent you? Can we put them up somehow or another? I don't know
if we can do it.
That's right. We didn't give you a link to come in or to run that. Never mind. We'll
too late buttons.
I should have thought about that one before we got started and hollered at Lee.
You gotta wait till the man's here to defend himself.
I thought he was in here.
I
No. JW?
didn't see him.
Where you hiding at, JW? We know he ain't out fishing because he done caught all the crappie. Crappie.
It's crappie in his neck of the woods.
All right, Randy. Take care, bro. We appreciate you dropping by. Who else coming here? Let's see. Brian Castle House, appreciate you dropping by, bro. He said he walked out and spooked a doe. What? You hear him? What was that Bubba J said?
Oh. Thanks all for that. No, Mr. Larry Gandy made it 2 lives in 1 day with us.
Well, thank you, sir. I hope y'all
He said
kind
of
of idling down a little bit on some things. We know y'all busy with personal life and all that, but hopefully some of that is becoming a little easier, I guess. Yeah. But good to see you back, Mr. Larry.
DC, we actually got a notification for that video like right before we went live. So did not get a chance to watch it.
Barn Hill Bee Barn, Arkansas. Good to see you. Appreciate you dropping by.
Tom and Melissa said JW is telling fish stories again.
He's out telling tales then. Lee, Tom, email me your cell phone number.
Oh no.
I got some stuff on it. Send to you.
Send at your own risk, Tom.
Talk to Lee about trying to edit this. I imagine y'all get a good kick out of it too, but if it'll work, then I think a lot of y'all get a good laugh out of it, just same way as I did. Somebody calling one of their critter neighbor over there. But
Oh no. Lee just said, do you want me to text Tom your number?
yeah, text him my number. That's fine, Lee. Yes.
Okay, receive it at your own risk, Tom. DC said that sounds like trouble.
Well, man, I wish I could tell y'all without spoiling it. But when y'all see it, then you'll go,
Lee
Okay.
did it again.
what? Oh, Lee?
Gift and membership.
Man, God love you.
We appreciate it very
Yes.
much, Lee.
Thank y'all. Or y'all thank Lee?
I was gonna say you'd think Lee would be the one receiving the gifts since he's the one that does all the work in everybody's live streams.
Well, who did it shuttle them out to? Let's see.
I've been trying to type a message for like 4 minutes now and it just ain't working. Hang on. It was John Lawler, Murdoch's Honeybees, Maritz's Yarn, Hanley's Homestead, and Mike Travis.
Well, hey, congratulations, y'all. Thank you much, Lee.
Yeah, we really appreciate it, Lee.
And we're actually trying to work a little bit more on this member stuff. So, got a couple more videos put out. What I think we're going to do is, until we get a little bit more videos in stock, but for what we got right now, is like we did with the cooking video. Put it out for the members first, then
Turn it loose a day or two later.
yeah, turn it loose for everybody else to check out and see and all that. That way we can show our support to our members a little bit more, and until we do want to sit down again one day now that we finally got to the monetized deal and do a YouTube live with all the members, maybe on a Saturday.
I guess Tom.
Okay, gotcha, Tom. Appreciate you, brother. Got your email. Awesome. But
They're still there, DC. He said I watched that members video and I liked it, but how are the bees? They're still there.
yeah,
Miraculously.
hadn't gotten into them because just it's tied up around here. I guess a lot of it right now, y'all, to be honest with you. But yeah, the morning. Well, no, we got home a little bit early from work, a little after lunchtime, Thursday, I think it was, and went down there, let them dogs out, and it looked like they had them a good little orientation going on. So they do it. I mean, they out there doing it fine and all that. The last time I checked on their any kind of stores was about a week ago, or week and a half, and I just did the old pick up the box, and they're starting to get them a good little bit of weight in there. definitely gonna have to feed them in order for them to make it through the winter. But if
Okay.
they carry on with the feed, they're gonna be out.
Picture of Paul. He just texted you. He said,
Oh, it don't matter. I can send it to him tonight, or I'll send it to you tomorrow. Either or. But send it to him now. That way they get a good laugh. But
yeah.
That big swarm doing good. The little bitty one that I'm gonna say with a cast swarm off that bunch or whatever was going on, that little bunch didn't make it. I went out there that same day checking the big one and looked at them, and the only thing left in there was about 4 little bees with their heads down in a cell, unalived. So it was one of them. They obviously, what was left, starved out and all that. So we got the one swarm, and like I said, if they carry on throughout the year, we'll split off them and try again. See what happens. Got it? No. But that's about the most that's going on with us. We got to get down to my buddy Lance's house and see what's going on with his. We have not been in those days since we had the last swarm, the bucket truck swarm. That's the last time we went over there to check his bees. But I do talk to him at least once a week, and he says whenever he goes back there to feed the cows that everybody's flying around doing good. So maybe we can get over there when we get us a weekend off and rummage through Lance's bunch and see how well they did without anybody taking care of them again, kind of thing. So,
Hopefully they do good.
oh well, I mean, last year we was in the same boat in a sense. We was able to go over there and inspect a lot more than we were this year, but around
Lee,
the
you
dirt.
have lost your mind.
What?
He said Hannah loves the bucket truck.
Oh yeah.
Didn't they said yeah, like a hole in the head? I'm gonna remember that one today.
Well, I will say that old bucket truck. Now again, here we go with small town communities, and if you live with one, then or live in one, then you know.
Got your message.
All right. Hannah went up to the filling station a week or so ago, early in the morning, and ran into the fella's wife, the man that owns the bucket truck. Ran into his wife, and she was in there making a fuss, talking about somebody rear-ended the bucket truck and tore it up, and they gonna have to get all new this and that. Pretty well totaled the car that hit that old truck, but undoubtedly it done quite a bit of damage on their bucket truck. So maybe he'll have that thing fixed by spring, and I can get her back up in it for whatever goes about it there in spring. But we want to.
Instead of typing all this,
What?
Brian was saying, thanks.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There we go. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. But Brian Flower Street was saying y'all should start a cutout business, get you some bees and content. We would love for that to happen. But we started like giving out our contact info to every exterminator company like anywhere around us, because they're not supposed to kill them. They're supposed to call a beekeeper and have them safely removed. But hadn't produced very much yet.
No, we had a little more than we did year before last. That's for sure. Because we only had one swarm we actually went and got year before last, and this year we got the one off the fence, two, then
The speaker.
the speaker box. We went and got them, and we was hoping to get the job for the school and cutting those bees out of that tree, but I guess the school doesn't deem it priority enough anymore to get them cut out of there because they're still in that old tree. So I guess we'll wait for the lawsuit and then we'll go get them.
Yeah, the fire department definitely knows we'll collect these.
Oh yeah, yes,
They'll sing to that.
yeah. Now, what we may do though this year is let this car pass, but get with some of the local police departments, like where we're at here now. We're every bit of 15 minutes from the house, so we're gonna get with them, get with the sheriff's department. Got a couple buddies that's deputies, and they said, "Look, just call dispatch, and they'll put your name on the list, and we'll make sure they call y'all first, kind of thing." And but call down there and do that. So next season, that'll be another little step we're gonna make is contact law enforcement around here and get on their list as well.
I think Redfish is saying there's a list you can get on to remove bees. I don't remember what it's called, but I heard it on Fred Dunn's channel.
Oh yeah.
I have to go check that out.
Well, we get on it. I mean, we'll take any free bees is nice, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Especially when we're down as low as we are.
ain't that true? These last 2 years have just been rough. Which a lot of it's been out of our control, so we're just letting the Lord guide our path on things. But we all about the free bees if we can get them.
I never met a beekeeper that wasn't all about free bees, except Rodney. He's the only one I've ever heard that's to the point. No, I'm not taking any more bees.
Well, Rodney, that man gets 65
Well, I was
swarm
gonna
calls a day.
say, yeah. How many did he say he ended up with in his home yard or one of his yards and couldn't fit anymore? He had like 60 something colonies.
Yeah, I forget the number, but I do remember Rodney saying, "Well, I ain't got no more room."
Yeah.
So, or here at home anyway.
Oh, that sucks, Lee. Tomorrow's his first day back to work after vacation.
Oh no.
That's always a bummer.
Yeah. Go back and you're like, I'm here again. Where did all that fun time go?
Brian said Colorado has a swarm hotline. If you're a member of a local club, you can be a swarm rescuer. I built up my apiary that way at the beginning of my business. That is brilliant.
Bubba Gump, y'all. The man is all over it.
Dude, it's Hillbilly Earl.
Earl here.
Man, it's good to see you, Earl.
Let me go back in here. Where's he at?
He just came in. Right there. Hadn't seen you in way too long, man.
Yes, sir. Good to see you, Captain. And how's your mama doing?
Yes. Number one question.
I didn't want to scream that at y'all while the car was going by, but yeah, let us know how your mama doing.
Please give us an update.
Everybody in here hollering at Earl. Yes, sir.
Everybody misses Earl.
Yes, sir. We all do.
DC. DC gonna jump out of his computer chair. He's so happy.
Look at that. Everybody in here. Good to Good seeing you, Captain. Good seeing
Tom and Melissa said, I think we should take a first day of work photo, like the kids have a first day of school.
you. There we go.
She
Too bad.
said she's all brand new driving and stuff.
Wonderful.
Thank you,
Wonderful.
Lord. That is good to hear, Earl.
Yes, sir. All right. I'd love to see that go back to work picture. But too bad you ain't got Miss Renee's number and text her that. So take a picture of Lee whenever you leave.
No, he he said I'll be kicking and screaming.
Mm.
Oh man.
Take care, Roy. Appreciate y'all, and we'll be in touch with you on that honey situation.
Yeah. Lee's back to work. That's funny. Well, there's Mr. JW.
I was just fixing to say, look at what the cat drug in there.
What do you say?
Let's see. I'm
So
just.
you thought you might get the varmint, so you didn't get him.
Coons after you again, Mr. JW.
He's got it. I may have more trouble with Coons than anybody else I know.
He hauled off what 30 of
20
these things?
something?
Yeah. I mean, a whole tribe of them jokers. What he hauled off.
Lee, do you have a Scooby Doo lunch? Oh my gosh. Oh, for sure, Danae. You know, you're always welcome to put your link in.
Mm-hmm. All right. So is that the channel they need to sub to? Is that I'm looking at this right?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh no, Mr. JW. I do not envy you that.
Uh-huh.
He said I can't stay long. I'm trying to get the skunk smell off of me.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Sound like somebody's getting a motor bath.
Mm.
She wouldn't let me in the house. I come home smelling like skunk.
Shoot, no, I wouldn't let you in the house.
See, DC said Shane have porcupines.
Ooh, that's something I have never tangled with at all.
No.
And I don't want to.
Take care of you. I'm way behind on.
Way behind. I'm not even trying to type them anymore. It's moving so slow.
That's all right. We got a
I
sluggish
know,
evening.
Brian. We're waiting on that too. Are you using skunk spray as cologne? That's gotta be Tom.
Yeah, when can we have that interview, Jack and Danae?
Yeah,
Yup.
Danae.
Yeah. Y'all ask Jack and Danae that same question. When can we have Jack and Danae on for one evening? No pressure.
No, none at all. But when?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding today. I know y'all got a lot going on right now, girl. We would love for y'all too, but whenever it's good for y'all. DC's getting in on it. How about next week today?
What we were more radio people.
Just a little pressure. Hey, I've tried making that argument today, and it don't fly down here. This is the closest I've gotten to having it the way I would prefer to set up the camera. But we compromise.
Yeah.
And turn lights on.
We're outside this evening.
It's starting to really feel good out here. I'm glad I put sleeves on.
Oh yeah, it's fine. Fine.
If I had a hammock, I could sleep out here tonight. He's singing Jack and Danae.
Listen,
Not Jack and Diane. Jack and Danae.
maybe we can talk them into it. We got DC, so there is a chance.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
We did.
So that's 2 records we hold. Getting DC.
Oh, Brian's just full of good ideas. He
What?
said we need a Russell Koopman interview too.
Okay. Noted.
Danae, we are friends. That's why we pressure each other.
Well, I'll we'll get some emails sent out. See what's happening.
DC's bargaining. He said, I'll get on again if you do, but it has to be for Ricky. He asked, and I've been forgetting.
Get
So
on
if
Ricky's
Danae
live?
comes on our live, Jack and Danae, then he'll go on Ricky's live.
Well, there you go, y'all. All right.
Because Ricky has been after him to come on.
So if we can get Jack and Danae, then that's
Oh, yeah. He just laid it out. Danae, you go on with Tim and Hannah, and I'll set it up to go on with Ricky.
okay. Here's one of them dishwashers
You better take
situation.
that deal, Danae. Don't let him crawfish on you either.
Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all want to see one of our, or go watch our first interview with
Y'all don't.
We-
Even though most of y'all were probably there.
we jumped on with Earl and Houston and Johnny on their live, and I'm gonna tell you what, those rocking chairs we was in, if we'd have rocked any faster, we'd have launched out of them jokers. We were so worked up as far as nerves. Like, good grief. What was his name? Phil over there across the pond. Ireland Phil.
Oh,
What was his channel name? Oh man,
I
what
can
was his
see
name?
it.
Firm
For
Fur
my name. For my name.
Fur something. But anyway, every time we seen him after that, he shoot us old peace sign with rocking. Yeah. That was us.
I forgot about that. I haven't seen him on anywhere in forever.
Mm-mm. Back in age just 41. Y'all get to 50.
Will you come on?
There you go.
Everybody's
The
putting
bribes are
pressure
coming out
on.
now. Appreciate y'all going over. Ones of you going over there and subbing to them, you know.
Yeah.
Them and Be Disaster. I know they appreciate it too. It helped us. I once again never imagined we'd got past 100 subscribers, and y'all been so
If we
supportive.
made it to 101, the first 99 and give up on.
Yeah.
What is wrong with y'all?
So those subs just, I think, felt sorry for us.
Yeah. That's really what I thought in the very beginning. I was like, oh, they think we're pitiful. But hey, now we talk to people all over the place on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
This coffee is not helping.
Well, in thinking about that, I'm glad you said that. Then it's kind of just a little bit more listen to or chew on, if you will. But last night, I think it was last night on Joey's, we had gotten into I say we, all of us had gotten into the conversation about trying to figure out the Africanized bees, or you just got a fussy bunch of bees kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it got to be too much for me to type in there. But talking to Vincent from Zimbabwe, ain't that right? And it's yeah. Okay. Over in Zimbabwe.
South Africa.
Which that's one of the coolest things to me now. You know, we talking to people all across the country. And then now Well, I mean, thanks to Earl. Earl introduced us to Vincent over there, and been chit chatting back and forth with him. But they, according to Vincent, they actually have true Africanized bees in Zimbabwe, and they keep. Well, he was explaining it to me. They keep their bees in a log, and I had mentioned a while back I'd watched a video of how people keep bees over there across the pond in Africa. But undoubtedly, they home out a big old piece of log and they make these caps and put on them. I mean, it's a lot of work.
Manual labor.
Yes,
Work.
that these beekeepers do to in order to get a hive. They don't have the option like us, I don't reckon, to go down the road and get a couple boxes or get 100 boxes, slap them together with a nail gun, and boom, so on.
Yeah.
But they have to keep those in logs. With all that being said, the bees that they have, Vincent says, are Africanized, and he has to tend their bees. They have to tend their bees at nighttime, so he doesn't get tore up, because he doesn't have very much protective gear the way he was talking. So he has to be very, very careful about how and when he goes to approach his bees or to get any honey. So undoubtedly, I guess enough smoke and all that at nighttime is to where they can at least manage to get their honey from the colonies. But he said if I went out there in the daytime, that they would chase me for a mile, even if I got home, kind of thing. So,
You know, you think what you are blessed with,
well,
hearing about what some people really go through to in our world play with honeybees. But
well, like, what was the feller's name that owns the Everything Bee Vac? He was in the chat too, Tony, and he was saying that I guess some of their bees over there that they got in Texas where he's at have Africanized genetics, or they're either full blown Africanized. But he was talking about how well they produced and how well they done as far as honey and all that stuff. He said outside of them wanting to kill me, then they're wonderful. And looking at what little bit of studying I've done on Africanized, and more of it has fell in with the small hive beetle situation. But undoubtedly, the Africanized bunch handles the small hive beetle way different than anything what we have, as far as mutts and stuff like that. But
I'm with you, Brian. I like my chill bees.
yeah,
Mellow bee.
we want sweet bees. We don't want to walk out in the yard and one bee sting you, then good grief, before you know it, you got 60 of them on top of you at 100 feet away. But I don't know, dealing with them Africanized, you had sure enough better be careful. Nobody else wants Africanized bees.
I don't know anybody that would willingly choose Africanized bees. Even Mr. Larry said I'd quit if I had to work with those bees.
Oh, I imagine just watching videos of people going out there, and every once in a blue moon, I'll catch a piece of the the guy over there in Arizona that does all that. The only bad thing about him in my book is he's got a vulgar mouth. It just every other word is this and that and chicken fat, and you're like, can we not have that in there? You know. But anyway, that's that man's videos. He can do what he wants. Do what you want on your own videos, kind of thing. But watching him get them Africanized bees and just how quick them jokers is on top of them. If you ain't got a suit or anything, buddy, they gonna tear you up in a heartbeat. Mm-mm. But Brian saying he can't have anything because his mama's getting sensitive bee stings too. That's our main reason why, even with mutts or anything like that around our house, with Hannah being allergic now, if they're any kind of fussy or showing any real heavy aggression, then I don't want them at the house. We'll just be one colony down or whatever the case may be. But we most definitely want to try to have as much gentle stock as we can. I know that's everybody, but in hindsight, you can have 100 colonies out there, but you know there's going to be a bunch of them that's just a little bit more fussy or hot than what you would like. But uh, sorry about that, y'all. She tell me something about her grandma there real quick, but yeah, I'm gonna try to have everything as gentle as we can have it.
Did you see those?
Mm-mm.
If you're talking about the bee killer guy, he stirs them up on purpose before he turns on the camera. He even kills gentle bees. Says they're invasive.
That's it.
Shame
Okay.
on him.
Yeah, that's the dude I'm talking about.
He thinks everybody is a killer bee.
Oh yeah. Oh well, if he's going out there rattling their cage before he turns the camera on, then that's just dumb. Especially if you're trying to do it to get your views or your clicks or whatever you're looking for. Good. I mean, y'all, this is just us doing the whole YouTube thing. We're out to try to find a community of people and grow our channel from there, kind of thing. We're not looking just to. Well, yeah, I know, but it.
Deep breath, but everybody knows we ain't here for it.
I don't know. You shouldn't do that just for your clicks and videos. Create a dangerous situation so you can get a viral video, if you will, kind of thing.
DC said it's just click.
Yeah, there we go. Clickbait. Thank you much, DC. I'll get off that.
I can't
Just
hear
a machine.
over here.
I mean, I hear what she says.
Well, now Blaine comes in.
Blaine with no E.
Mm-hmm. Last 20 minutes of the show.
Good to see you, Captain. Good to see you. Hope all is well out there in your part of Texas. Boy, I had something for him the other day. Oh, no, never mind. I texted him about his check. coming, getting here. Uh,
Talk to him.
yeah. Well, I'm thinking on that now.
Blaine, I didn't mean you had to turn in an excuse, buddy. I was just messing with you.
He's tardy.
Don't be sorry for going to your family reunion. I don't blame you.
I hope you ate good. But talked to Ricky Rourke, Horizontal Bees, Friday evening, I think, and finally got some close numbers together for what everybody has raised up.
Mhm.
Don't let it happen again.
No, he ate really good.
No, he ate real good. I hear you, brother. Yes, sir.
Family reunions in the South usually equal really good food.
Oh, there's a spread on the table. You can bet your behind on that. Just greens and everything else in between. But the money that y'all raised up for the folks up there in the Carolinas or storm victims that Ricky's going to reach out to, almost $3,000, I believe he said. Don't hold me to an exact number yet, but I'm gonna say that's pretty doggone close of what the
I remember right up there.
the total's getting to be right now. So we're gonna be sending everything up to Ricky.
Very soon.
Yes. So thank y'all everybody again on that. And we know the people will be very appreciative and all that once Ricky's able to give them a check, money order, or however he gonna do it. We can all trust Ricky's gonna make sure things go where they need to be.
I can't wait to see like the end of the ripple effect. Like what God's gonna do with all that. That's what I'm excited about. I'm excited to see beekeepers that are gonna be able to replace their equipment, replace their bees, get themselves going again.
Oh, it's gonna be a huge help on that end. I mean, whether you have one colony or 100 of them up there, just having everything washed away on that end, just that one little spectrum of things being washed away,
Mm-hmm.
that'll be that stress reliever that folks can get into in spring.
Mm-hmm.
Be able to kind of get back into that mode of beekeeping. But out of the way, wonderful things y'all have done.
Yes.
But
But I have to say, y'all, as much as I loved and appreciated being on the receiving end of it, of this community coming together, it's so much more awesome to watch it happen to somebody. Mhm.
I was looking at you.
Everybody thinks the power's out. No, we had to stay with my grandma this weekend. Like, we didn't get to go home. So, the best we could do is a little attic light stuck up under the tripod because we can't get reception even on the porch, under the porch light.
No. Now, I don't know why, because I mean, it's right there. You would think you could get a cell phone signal, but it does not want to work right there for whatever reason. All weekend we've been sitting up here kind of pacing back and forth at different spots to
Trying to find somewhere that it might work.
look on the phone.
Philip said Randy is starting an initiative to get them bees in the spring. Did you tell me that?
Tar Heel Randy?
No, Dirt Rooster Randy?
Oh, no, he's got a video on his I ain't looked at on the,
Well, that's
I think
awesome.
it's his members only. He's got it.
Totally not surprising knowing them, but that is awesome.
Well, that man's got a however many thousands over there. So, Laura willing, the ones that don't know about us or don't care to watch us, but care to watch Randy.
He's got a huge audience.
Yeah, Laura willing, he'll be able to take off with it too. And
Send out a whole lot of work.
yep, lots of people coming together.
It's just amazing.
We don't need no government taking care of us. We got it. Y'all just go on about and do your business.
Brian, that's awesome. He said he's involved in the Law Tube community, and a young gal in need received 30 grand people raised for her.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, yeah. I don't know. Just people coming together and loving their neighbor.
Mm-hmm. What we're supposed to be doing.
Well, and none of us know when it may be our turn on that end of things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just that storm there has shown a lot of us that just because I'll say for us down here along the coast, just because we may get hit hard with a hurricane coastal wise, doesn't mean that
Nobody else is affected.
no, it's not going to be a catastrophic event up in the North Country up there. I'd have never imagined all that going on.
They probably mix it up.
I hope not. Hopefully they're going down the road.
Yeah, I think this siren might
Mm,
be.
keep going, keep going. But
I hope they don't come down.
sounds like it. We might have to mute y'all a second so we don't blast you. Probably blasting y'all's ears out already. Oh, hold on. All right. Sorry about that, y'all.
That's funny play.
Had the money, huh? Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was afraid they were coming down here.
Should have took off running.
I would just shut the phone off, go in the house, and go to bed. Philip said Walmart sent them.
Well, I was just fixing to say that because I'll pick with her going out of them things. When them buzzers go off, I look at her and I'll be like, "Run!" She's like, "Just please don't."
Stop.
Mm-mm.
Don't even joke like that.
No.
DC said it's this underground fellowship meeting they're coming for you.
Mm-hmm.
I told him, I hope the law don't drive by and think, what in the world are those people doing?
What?
Sitting in the middle of the front yard with a camera and a shop light. Because I don't have the mental energy to try to explain this.
Well, in a way, I kind of wish they would. Then I could show the people of this is how you question the law to find out the gray areas of what you can get away with and what you cannot get away with.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
You're on your own with that. I ain't got it in me tonight.
Mm.
I don't even know how many hours I've been awake now.
I don't know, about 16
It's
hours.
9 o'clock.
But I don't know what else you got there.
18. I don't know. I'm out of coffee.
Had a coffee again.
Yeah, I got like one little sip left in the bottom of my cup.
Uh, did we answer Philip's question a while ago about autographing?
I don't know. I told you to when I had to go check on Grandma.
Uh,
What was the last thing I pointed to?
I can't remember if I did or not. But if we didn't, then yes, sir, Philip, we're gonna autograph that puppy for you. We got a surprise for you, most definitely, and something special for Mr. Russell Hangman as well on that end. But since we more, I guess, dog each other, if you will, as far as Philip and I and everything else here.
He's probably laughing in his chair right now.
Oh, I got something for you, Bubba, coming on the way, so don't you worry. As soon as you open that box, you're gonna go, yeah.
I'm surprised, but I'm also very thankful the skeeters and gnats are not eating us. All right, take care, Joey.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a blessed one, man.
I know. I gotta start working on your rough edges some more. Well,
No,
hey,
nothing more.
Robert. Hadn't seen you in forever.
I try not to be too fussy with things, but
You're not.
y'all know how it is. There's just some people in this world that you're like, oh my word. You are a living, breathing soul, and you are dazed and confused and don't know where to go.
Deep breath.
I'm done.
Deep. Yeah.
But that's where we're at, y'all. Power's out.
Yeah. The power's not out.
Sitting under the artificial candle tonight. Figured we'd have a nice fall setting.
And you should have got me a hay bale to sit on instead of this hard rock chair.
Oh, why didn't you think? Well, you should have told me to do that. Well, that would have been a whole lot more our speed.
Brian, tell Domino that the first time in 3 years that my grandmother has gotten out of bed would be to beat my behind all the way around her house for bringing a dog in there. So he's at home.
Yep. Hannah
She
says,
loves me, but I couldn't even get away with that.
when we sat down for the 34 minutes before we went live, me trying to do something with this blasted light to get any kind of something to shine on us without it just glaring in our face. She said, you know, in over a year, this is the first time Jasper won't be on live with us.
This is the first time since he showed up on the night of a live stream that he hasn't been on a live. It's weird.
Yeah. When I was on,
I don't even know where he would fit in this.
we was on the phone with Lee, I think it was the other day again, and we were sitting in our chairs at the house. And I just had the phone on speakerphone laid there, and that joker, I guess he thought we was live on the YouTube because he's right there with his face all up in the camera, like,
Yeah.
you know, somebody say my name.
Oh yeah. He's gonna be mad. Like he's gonna be really mad.
Oh yeah, he ain't seen his mall in 2 days.
I told Tim to tell him I love him earlier, but I don't think he did.
I mentioned it to him on the way
He
out.
did not. You don't talk to them dogs like I do.
No, my words were, y'all better not tear up nothing in this house. Good dogs.
Okay, Tom and Melissa, I'm sorry. I'm tired of trying to make this phone type this out. But yes, they are Cracker Barrel chairs, but these things have literally been around longer than I have. There's probably 35, 40 coats of paint on these things.
Oh yeah. You can tell they old because whoever painted these things painted them with an oil-based paint. And my word,
Brian said Jasper said he'd choose the field too.
he gonna make a run for it.
Oh my gosh.
Even though the end result is still the same, he gonna make a run for it. Mm. Put the bees out
Oh
there
my
for him.
gosh. He'd die of a heart attack with me.
Mm.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it seems like
Brian said Jasper's back at home doing his own stream. I'm like, he said I'm listening to both right now.
they put that in there.
Brian. I think it was Brian. Yeah. Colorado, Brian.
Let me go back to this.
He's taking a crack at making biscuits.
Y'all
He's probably
hilarious.
taking a crack at breaking into the snack cabinet at the house. Oh, hey, Randy.
Let me find this here.
The Dirt Rooster, Randy.
The 628 Dirt Rooster?
He just came in.
What you know good over there in
He said,
South
"Are we in
Mississippi?"
Cracker Barrel?"
Is that what he
Yeah.
said?
Yeah, we just established these are Cracker Barrel chairs, but they've been on my grandma's front porch longer than I've been on this planet. So, oh no. Hope Sadler said Jasper just said, watch this.
Where's that? Who was it? Jasper chose. Somebody put in here.
Hey, Blaine, I have played many a game of checkers with my brothers on the Cracker Barrel front porch.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
What?
Jasper gone wild.
Jasper better not be going wild. He's been doing good, but he better not be going wild.
Oh, I think Jasper can outrun Tim for sure.
What?
So that's one of them. You, how's the old saying go?
You gotta be the fastest. You guys gotta be faster than the slowest one.
And all I gotta do is outrun you. That's all I gotta do.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate you coming in, Dirt Rooster.
Oh, I agree. But I've been sitting in this chair entirely too long. That's why I keep squirming.
Well, hey, Miss Elizabeth, you watching too?
I don't know if you meant there.
Oh, they're the
Maybe
best chair.
she's watching.
If she is, then hello, Miss Elizabeth. Hope all is well with you.
Well, Lee, I hope it's like the best Monday you've ever had tomorrow. Okay, well, hey, Miss Elizabeth. She is listening.
Oh, all right, awesome. I'll just carrying on, Philip and Mr. Russell aiming about getting them hats and what we have in store for Philip Morris RTXBs. It's going to be wonderful.
I know.
I'm glad to see Mr. Russell Koopman.
Tim is so proud of you for talking smack, Russell.
Yes. He's not bragging or boasting or has pride about it.
He's only saying what he's saying at Button's request.
There we go.
Tim told him he wasn't talking enough smack to everybody for winning a hunting contest.
Well, told Mr. Russell, I said, give it to him, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, wow, I'm not much on being prideful, and kind of went down that a little bit. And I'm like, oh, Mr. Russell, we know you ain't being any kind of prideful, but just Tell them about it. How much
Mm.
you got on the cream honey edition there? So, yeah.
I'm sensing a little instigator
No.
coming out. Oh yeah.
Well, I mean,
Oh hey Todd.
I can't tell Philip that because he goes overboard about, he's the king of the runny honey now, and will you call me king and
Yeah.
all that. So, it
Don't
won't be.
give it away, Buttons. Don't give it away.
You will be crowned soon, sir. I'll just put it like that.
Yeah.
But
Todd, we ended up having to stay with my grandma this weekend, and the
she didn't pay
phones
the power
don't.
bill.
The joke's getting off. But no, the phones don't work past the porch going in the house because of the roof that's on there. So somebody
We're honeymooning it.
said he had a better plan than what we ended up with. So here we are in the dark, sitting in the front yard at my grandma's house.
The plan's working.
It's working. We're
And-
here. We're streaming.
And if the plan works, y'all know the saying, it's not stupid.
I got nothing to say to that. I don't have enough coffee to take you on that one.
Yeah, I guess we should have had a camera back behind us over here too. I'm telling you, I didn't know we were sitting here for 34 minutes trying to fool with all this, and she just reminds me of, look, Mr. Mike Conley's already saying you're late. You need to hit the
I
button.
told him. I was like, we don't have to do hair and makeup tonight. We have been sitting here in place for we literally, I think it was 34 minutes. We were sitting here. Yeah, Blaine, I'm gonna have to make a serious coffee run if we're doing that.
Well, we can beat our record. We can go 6 hours and 45 minutes instead of 6 hours and 44.
I have been awake for 18 and a half hours.
We got time.
I'm not going 6 hours tonight. Todd, yeah, Jasper, my grandma's not a dog person. I just told them a little while ago it'd be the first time in 3 years she was able to get out of bed. But she would get up to beat me if I brought a dog in her house. So Jasper had to stay home. Yeah, he's doing his own stream. Jasper's gone
That's
wild.
right. Jasper's
Y'all
going wild.
check it out.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm seriously fixing to go for more coffee anyway. Like this is not working.
I wish I was computer smart, then I could make a picture with Jasper and do something like that. Jasper's gone wild, like his thumbnail or something.
Oh man, that picture I took of him the other day would be a good thumbnail.
That look on the
Oh, I guarantee you he is stretched out in my chair.
Well,
DC said he just got monetized.
yeah.
And he did it a year quicker than we did.
In a matter of minutes, that joker got monetized.
That'd be like the first time I ever really got mad at him. He's sorry little turd. We worked our butts off.
I will say, when I went home a while ago,
Jasper's paying the bills this month.
I've had that talk with him too about things. About paying up. Where was I going? Oh, when I got home a while ago.
Mm-hmm. You
Yeah.
had a talk with him, but you didn't tell him I loved him.
Yeah. They had the only thing that was out of any kind of disorder between them two. I could tell Stella had been in my chair for sure. The blankets that sit on the back of your chair,
Mm-hmm. In the floor.
every one of them's in the floor. and you could tell where they've been napping on them.
Oh, I
So-
believe that.
I was like,
Because I washed every one of those blankets and put them back on my chair before I left the house Friday.
I didn't even fool with it. I was like, whatever, y'all.
Mm-mm.
You have it. Your mama loves you. I'm out. Y'all be good. Jasper, don't stay live all night long tonight.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, man.
I think that's going to be the title of Jasper's next video that we make, though.
It's gone.
Then y'all will know and understand. Only the ones that
Mhm.
hang out with us until the end, kind of thing. Mm. But, really, that's about all I got there. We've been through cooking,
Mhm.
been through grizzly bears in cages.
Don't start the quiz. Yeah.
Uh,
My brain's done.
we did try to talk bees for a
We
second.
tried.
We tried. Then it's just turned into the train wreck that we're at right now.
Yeah. And it's just going to get worse. I'm out of coffee.
It's,
And I'm already not thinking straight.
we fix to wrap it up. Yeah, 2 hours.
Oh, you made it to your time limit buttons.
Mm-hmm.
We survived. The internet held up. That's what's shocking to me.
Yes, without it going crazy like it did a while ago. So I'm listening to that as I was going home, trying to say, okay, could you hear us better back here? Could you hear us up here and all that? Then,
Oh, it was.
like where we're at right now, wasn't doing all that good. I told Hannah, well, the only other thing I know is your phone works a little bit better, and we'll see how yours does with it. And that's where we at.
Came together.
It did. It did.
Mm.
Lord willing, we'll be back in our regular seats next weekend.
Philip said no coffee, no Jasper. Hannah's holding up pretty good considering.
Mm-hmm.
No, y'all should have seen me at what I went in to make coffee at 2, I think. I had to get up with my grandma at 1:30. And I went in there, and this will tell y'all how much I love my husband, like with my whole heart. Because I wanted coffee so bad at 2 o'clock this morning. And y'all, there was not a coffee ground in this entire house. Like, nowhere was there coffee. And I didn't go wake him up and make him go home right off the bat. I made it till daylight with no coffee. Let him wake up on his own. But God love him, y'all. I just told him to bring me my coffee, like just my pack of Death Wish coffee. Bring the whole thing back with you. Y'all, he showed up with my whole coffee pot. Literally, he packed my whole entire coffee pot, coffee, filters, everything, and carted it up here first thing this morning.
Well, see, I guess on a serious note, since we wrapping things up,
You don't have to.
well, I know she's tired, she's worn out, she's doing for her grandma and all that. And I heard her make fuss yesterday about I have to make a whole pot of coffee. I can't just make 1 cup like I can make 1 cup at the house. Then whenever I went home a while ago, she was talking about, well, we'll just grab the bag of coffee and bring it up here. And when I got home and caught Jasper live on YouTube, I looked over there, I seen that coffee maker. I was like, well, she says this thing makes a cup of coffee in 45 seconds. So I'll just bring the whole daggone thing up here. So I grabbed any little part and piece that it looked like it went to that thing. And
He won Husband of the Year award with that one,
Dude,
for sure.
my back's killing me in these Cracker Barrel chairs now. I ain't gonna lie. But
Todd, you gotta quit giving him these suggestions, man.
where are we going before we turn it off?
Somewhere I don't want to go. Walmart.
Oh, yeah,
Free
sit down.
Wi-Fi.
Yes. Point at them.
Oh my gosh.
I got them real quick the other morning. We had to go in there for something, and neither one of us was in the best of moods, but I had to do it every time I go in there. But she just kept on walking on this one
Oh,
instead
I
of,
did. I was not.
you know,
It's like, nope, you're on your own.
She
I'm going to get the two things we came in here for, and I'm getting out.
yeah, she wasn't playing the game that morning. But
Randy said, I feel like there's probably an oversized checker set in front of y'all somewhere.
oh yeah. Oh, I forgot about them jokers. Doggone.
No, he got mad because I kept beating him and threw it back in the closet.
Well, she cheats.
I don't cheat. I just win.
Cheat. Then gets mad when you get collar out kind of thing.
I wasn't that kind of mad, Todd. Not at all. I was just telling my husband I ain't got time for your clowning right now.
Yeah. She's like, it's 7:30 in the morning.
We're late for work. I
Come
need
on.
coffee because I had already finished my cup that I make to get me from the house to the coffee shop when we're going that way to work.
But we did. I did take her right over to the coffee shop across the road,
You
the
did.
Yellowhammer. And bud, let me tell you what, I don't drink coffee, but that fancy drink they got in there, that thing is good. So if you're ever down this way, check out a Yellowhammer coffee if y'all like drinking
Yep.
any
I
coffee
still
drinker.
stand by it. That was the best move I ever made in my marriage, was getting my husband hooked on Yellowhammer coffee.
Yeah, she got me on that one.
I don't even have to ask to stop at the coffee shop anymore. If we're going past it, he's pulling in, and I'm so good with that.
Well, because before I even tried one of them things, I'll admit I was that guy of like, I'm not really much stopping and paying $5 for a cup of coffee,
Oh
and just
yeah. Now he don't think twice about it.
no, we'll lock them down in the highway and turn
He
around.
will. He spent 10 years griping about me wanting to spend $5 on a hot cup of coffee. Now he has no issue with it.
Well,
No, he never really gave me fits about it.
she lets me know though often. I'm glad you do this now.
I'm so
I ain't
glad
gotta
you
ask.
did this now. Yeah.
But all right, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up. Getting late.
This time.
Everybody else is diving on out.
Yeah.
But
Everybody's got to go to work tomorrow.
we appreciate y'all very, very much.
We especially appreciate the ones that were brave enough to stick with us on the practice run earlier.
Yes. Like I say, Lord willing, we'll be back at the normal in our chairs, I guess, if you will.
Yeah.
And try it again next Sunday. But
I think I'm off next week.
until
I
then,
appreciate it, Blaine.
y'all have a fine week.
Yeah, hope y'all have a good week.
We're praying for y'all.
Everybody.
Like I said, we apologize again on the prayer list. Email us if somebody let us know.
Brian said Jasper's wrapping up.
What's Brian doing? Going back and forth between us and Jasper?
Yeah, he said that in the very beginning. I'm watching both.
Oh. He's probably saying, Jasper, your lighting is much better. Because your complexion is wonderful this evening. Them two that feed you, they look pitiful.
I feel like I look pitiful. That's why I'm kind of glad he didn't have the duct tape to do something better with the studio lighting he was trying to create.
Well, hey, we made it. We got it.
We did. So y'all have a good week.
Yeah. God bless you. Lord willing, we'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care.
Yeah.